So sustainability in a graphic design practice, it's all about the future. Even though we're living now, what you do now will have a huge adverse effect on everything moving forward. We hear it all the time. It is drummed into us, recycle, do all these things. But it is very important to start that on a home level, even from your studio, recycle your toner cartridges, recycle your plastic bottles, all your things from your office. One very important thing I think is to, look at environmental ways of printing, soya-based inks, recycled paper, all these things. They're very much come into play in the last 10 years. They are very important things that we should be doing. Sustainability in graphic design, well, that is yourself as well, You have a career to sustain. You have your own image to look after, say. So it's good to be out there. Be careful what you put out there about yourself. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and at the same time, don't be a one-trick pony, say. Leave some to the imagination, some form of privacy to yourself as a designer. Again, I'm guilty of, running around in my underwear and doing crazy things for my art, but that's just me. I wanted to do that. I put those things out there. So, I can look back on those show reels and things and say, yeah, I love that. That's Claudio as designer. That's what he does. He's a bit crazy and out there, but, bring them together. Use it to your advantage, build your own image so it is your image sustainability for the future. So safety considerations as a graphic designer is no laughing matter. It's not about wearing a hard hat, but it is serious stuff because, you are at a computer most of the day, your eye engagement, your sitting posture, your things like this. So really make sure you get up and stretch. What they tell you on a plane with, get up and walk around and stretch. It's super important, and as a designer, I think you should take that on. You might be on a really tight deadline. You have to sit there all day. Those days do happen, but make sure that you get up, take a break, go to the window, look outside. Don't just pick up your phone and have a quick look, get out of that zone for a minute. Do some drawing, do some sketching. You may be really tired after a long day. You feel tired, but you've done nothing physical at all. It's all mental and you're very, very washed out. So you might find yourself, you go for a half an hour walk, 10-minute walk, doesn't even matter. It's so good for you and it will bring you back sort of to the land of the living, as they say, because we're so up in the air. So for many, many years, I worked in the same job, and in that job, I had to find a way to, not break up the monotony, but we are on a tight deadline, so you have to get up, you have a walk around. These days I have a bit more freedom in the luxury of being work when I want, but I am very proactive about putting my hours in a day. But, that might involve being on the computer in the desk, say the iMac. If I've got things to finish, say in the evening or the night, I might bring my laptop to the couch. But I always make sure that I get off the computer at least half an hour before bed, because your brain is so full of computer brain, like this, that then you can't go to sleep. Things are still going around. You got bits and bytes in your head. They're going crazy, So make sure that you take the time out before you go to sleep. Don't work too late, but work hard.